Oh hey, how's it going? My name is George. Bust to be George. Do you recognize? Do you see something different? Other than the new layout that we have here? Yeah, I know. I shaved my beard. What do you guys think? Now enough about the beard. And I know you guys can probably hear the paletero in the background, but that's just a distraction. But focus, guys. Today we are launching a brand new series called Gear and Stuff. This is a place where I'll be talking about products that I'm using, products that I've used long term, maybe even unbox or review products, maybe do first looks on products, or first impressions on products. And I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and now that we have the space to do it in with the correct lighting, well, not correct lighting, but somewhat of a light here, I can get away with it and actually introduce you guys to new products like we are going to be doing today. So let's get started. This right here, my friends, is the Pelican BX50 Cargo case. Now, in the cargo line, there is a few sizes that are available depending on your needs. But in my case, I wanted just something that would house all my cooking stuff, including my jet oil, my spices, my pans, spatulas, you name it. Everything that involves cooking is going to be stored in this case. Now, there are a few things that I really like about this case that stand out to me. First of all, it does have tie-down points up front, tie-down points in the back. It's got some really nice handles here, enough for you to grab it so you're able to move it around. You also have these coated latches that do not rust. And best of all, this is Rotomold, which means if this was to fall out of your truck or you were to run it over or possibly even drop it off a cliff, everything inside, would be safe because of the way it's constructed. Not only that, but if you look closely here, you do have a weather seal all around the lid here, which will keep this case and everything inside protected from every element that you could encounter out in the middle of nowhere. Now, I know there's a few of you guys on here that are probably thinking, well, George, I've seen this style of cargo case in the past in your channel. Well, you're right. I have owned two different ones. I've owned the BX90 and the BX135. And all that basically changes is the diameter and length of the box itself. Back in the day, I had a different setup. And at the time, that worked for that specific setup. Now, with the Canopy Camper, I am trying my best to just maximize the storage and space inside the camper. I wanted this to be specifically on the passenger side, all the way right behind the water tank. And the fact that it's rugged, I can also use this as a step for me to go in and out of the alley cap Canopy Camper. Now let's talk a little bit about the tie down points that we have here. For my application, I am going to be using some goose gear straps to tie it down to my goose gear system. But back in the day when I had the BX135, I did have the Pelican brackets that do secure the box or the cargo case to a universal rack. You can either use it with your front runner rack, you can use it on your Prinzu, your Sherpa rack, whatever it is you're using. They do make specific cargo mounts for these boxes. Not only do they have them for the racks, but you can also apply it to your bed rails of your Raptor, your Gladiator, your Toyota Tacoma, and that's what makes these cases very unique because it's multi-functional. You can strap it down, you can use your brackets and still have the ability to have something rugged that will secure everything and keep everything safe inside this case. So to tie this whole video together, I think this is more of a long-term review, just because I have owned a few of these cargo cases in the past. And even when I had the BX135, I had it on top of the front runner rack. And never once when I had all my recovery gear in there, never once did I get moisture in there, dust in there. Everything was ready to roll when I needed it. And now the fact that I'm going to be storing all my cooking gear in this BX50, I feel like I can trust this specific case to keep everything element proof. But Pelican, man, I mean, what can I say? I've been using Pelican for a long time. All my camera gear is in Pelican backpacks, Pelican cases, and I like this because I have a Pelican bag right there that I have all my camera gear in. But overall, I mean, these guys make great products, and just the fact that they made an application that fits not only my needs, but you know, you can strap this down, you can mount it with their mounts on a roof rack, on a bed rail. I mean, this makes this case pretty awesome, if you ask me, for those of you guys that love camping and overlanding. So do me a favor, if you like this series called Gear and Stuff, let me know down below in the comments. If you own one of these boxes, let me know how you like them down below in the comments. And if you want to look into these cases, I'll be putting all their links down below in the description so you can check them out, you can read more on them. And you never know, this case, or this type of cargo case, might just, you know, be the case that you're looking for. So, as always, I want to thank you guys so much for always watching. And you already know, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.